Can I catch a fish longer than this fishing pole? Let's find out. Look at that. Tail walking. Good morning, everyone. So this morning it's about 42 degrees. I have a little time to do some fishing. It's January in Oregon, and one of my favorite things to do when I can't get out and chase winter steelhead or sturgeon is to come down to the river and chase, I call them suckers. I don't know what the technical name is, but anyway, these things are pretty big. They're kind of like carp. They fight harder than carp, I think. So anyway, I thought we'd do a little fun challenge. So even though I'd prefer to be out winter steelhead fishing right now, I had rotator cuff surgery recently, and so I'm still on light duty. I can't do a whole lot. I need to have a place where I could beach a fish if I catch one. I can't use a net, and I can't really hoist a fish and like reach down and pick it up very well. So I figured this is a safe option. Plus I haven't made a fishing video for a long time, so I figured this would be a good way to get back into the roll of things. Because these fish are usually pretty easy to catch, I thought we'd do a fun little challenge. So we are going to break out the old Dock Demon, and our challenge is going to be, can we catch a fish bigger than the Dock Demon? So I got a bump board here. Looks like it's only 24 inches long. I don't know how long this fishing rod is. It's longer than that. Okay, so this fishing rod is 30 inches long. That's longer than I thought it was going to be. So we got our work cut out for us. Definitely, if we're going to catch a fish bigger than that. I've just got a pretty basic little setup here. I've got a sliding weight, a snap swivel, and then I guess about a 20-inch leader to a size 8 bait holder hook. And I'm just going to be using full night crawlers today. So we're going to get set up and we're going to start drowning a worm here. Got a rod holder. I've got 2 cans of worms, some gloves, some pliers, and I brought some fish oil, sand shrimp. That's just what I could get my hands on this morning in the garage. I don't know if it'll matter or not. All right, so let's get set up and get a line in the water. I'm going with a full worm. Going to thread that on my line and then hook it one more time, kind of right in the middle. There we go. All right, I had to up my weight gain. Put a much bigger weight on there because I just can't cast it far enough with that other little one. So we'll see if this can do. All right, I think that's better. All right guys, so no bites at the first spot. I tried it for an entire battery cycle. That's how I keep track of time. When your wife asks you, you're going fishing again? How long are you gonna be gone for? Just tell her 8 GoPro batteries, then she'll know you'll be home by noon. Anyway, so we're gonna get set up here at this new spot and cast it out, and hopefully we can get some bites over here. Guys, I just about lost my pole. I think that was a fish. It is a fish already. Man, spot number 3. Wow. That was crazy. All right, I think we might be onto something. Moved to a different spot, and I was still setting up the tripod. Oh, my wife is calling me. I was still setting up the tripod and my rod just about went out of the rod holder. So we're gonna rebait this and get it back out in the water. How you doing? Oh no. Well, I just hooked my first fish, but unfortunately there was some people from the city, I think, behind me doing some calculations and stuff, so I didn't talk. And then that fish got me in the boulders or something and broke me off, so now I gotta retie and get another bait out there and try again. All right, got another one fooling around with it here. I think he's, yep, okay, he's pulling on it. Ready? Come on. Oh, missed him. It is so hard to set the hook with this tiny little rod. But still got a worm on there, so we'll send it back out. Who knows, maybe he's just sitting out there waiting for it to come back. So is that a bite? I think that's a bite already. Yeah, he's got it already. Still nibbling it. Come on, you dog, eat that thing. I'm trying to keep my finger on the line so I have a little bit more sensitivity with these bites. It's kind of hard to feel it in the rod tip. All right, here we go. Back in. Fresh worm. Don't know how many opportunities we're going to get, so I'd like to not keep missing those. Let's see if one jumps right back on it again. Well, nothing yet, so put you back on the tripod. Alright, got another volunteer maybe for the measuring stick. Yeah, that's a pretty good tap. Some of these fish might not be what we're looking for too, so a lot of different species in here. Doesn't quite feel like a sucker bite. I got him. Oh, it's definitely a sucker. Holy smokes. Look at that. Tail walking. This could be one for the measuring sticks here. Wow. It's another good sized one. I don't know if he's, don't think he's 30 inches, but that's a good sized fish. Go on the other side here again. Oh, look at that. Man. So the last one was 20. Well, this one is No, about 20 again. Thought he was bigger. Beautiful big old fish. Put him back. Look at that. Every time I put it in the rod holder. Got him. What was that? Oh, no. Just broke my hook off. Shoot. Well, I guess we got to retie again. Alright, we got another hook on there, another worm. I don't know what that was, but that was fighting harder than the last ones, and it almost looked golden or something. Anyway, get right back up there and see if we can't catch another fish before we have to go home. Oh man. Guys, I was just gonna go check my bait, maybe put some scent on it. I had a fish on. Never even saw a bite. Oh, looks like he's all wrapped up. Did I snag him? Or did he get all wrapped up? We'll find out here in a second. Nope, we hooked him. Fair and square. Definitely isn't big enough to be bigger than the rod, but another nice fish. Alright, get this guy back in the water. He's definitely the smallest one of the day, so he's not longer than the rod. Here we go. There he goes. Alright guys, I'm going to call it a day. I haven't gotten any bites since that last fish. And I'm cold and I'm ready to go home. So we set out to catch a fish longer than the rod, but didn't work out this time. But hey, caught a few fish and had a lot of fun. You know what? I have this Dock Demon rod just sitting at home. I'm always looking for ways to use it and challenges to try with it, just to keep things fun and keep things interesting. So if you're sitting at home and you're not a steelhead fisherman or a salmon fisherman or even sturgeon, and you want to catch something bigger than a 10-inch trout in the wintertime, get yourself some worms, head down to the river and put a weight and a worm on the bottom and just wait. There's a really good chance that you're going to catch some fish. Fish don't stop biting during the wintertime, they just slow down. So it might take them a little bit longer to find your bait, but hey, you might as well try, right? It's a beautiful day. I had a lot of fun. One of the things I didn't anticipate though, I really knew I'd probably catch some fish today, and I thought I actually had a chance of catching a fish longer than this Dock Demon. But what I didn't realize is how hard it was going to be to set the hook and actually hook a fish with this tiny little rod. So I'll have to keep that in mind next time I try a different challenge with it. But hey, I had a lot of fun, and until next time you guys, I appreciate you. Take care.